Light flashing. They're all ready. They're off and they're racing, and Divine Flirt jumped on terms. Some Sort got out well with My Baby Blue, Jean Bisector. Desert Vixen lacking speed, dropping out. Flying Arabian sitting deep outside of Kripolenko. Halatorian has now gone right back to third from last in front of Desert Vixen, and last is Requisition. They sort themselves out here at the 650, and it's Some Sort first up who leads the way narrowly from My Baby Blue, Jean. Taken hold of now, just sitting off the pacemaker slightly. Then 2 lengths to Bisector. Flying Arabian covering a bit of ground out there, wider running fourth. Then over on the rails to Divine Flirt as they'd set sail for home, and back under heavy pressure at the top of the straight on the inside of Kripolenko. My Baby Blue Jean serving it up to Some Sort, a length and a half to Bisector. Halatorian is starting to finish full of running right down the outside. He's coming with a turn of foot, Halatorian. My Baby Blue Jean, Bisector, range up, grab Some Sort. Halatorian keeps coming, he'll get there. Halatorian first up for the Lane Stable, one from Bisector, My Baby Blue Jean or Some Sort in a great four-way finish. Divine Flirt was behind them. Desert Vixen, Kripolenko, Requisition next home, and last is Flying Arabian. Showing what he's capable of doing, Halatorian. Michael Lane has got him switched back on. Halatorian out the back and revved up over the final 300 by Luke Campbell, and has proven too good over Bisector, Some Sort, My Baby Blue Jean. The interim placings coming to hand in a time of 58.37. 1, 5, 2 and 7 they are. Always a more than capable gelding, Halatorian. Now with the Michael Lane stable, and Michael's got him right back in the zone this afternoon with Luke Campbell aboard for Wendy Rogers, P. Horsley, Terry Leighton, Brad McManus, C. Nelson, B. Johnston, T. Johnston, K. Potter, Pete Antonis, and home for the 6th time in 43 runs, 9 into 750. A little bit of support for him to recapture his best. Second, 5 Bisector by Demerit from Perpendicular. Chris Parnham for the Simon Miller stable. And third, 2 Some Sort, who led them up by Snippet Sun out of Ortessa. Brandon Louis takes the ride there for Chris and Michael Gangemi, and 34.25 the concluding 600 metres. Margins are a neck and a long head. So he gave them 3 or 4 lengths head start with 150 to go, and in the last 50 really dug in hard under the vigour of young Luke Campbell to get home and salute the judge. So just over a year since the horse's last victory, Halatorian, but he's back in that winner's circle this afternoon. Race 4, the Valet Brian Richards handicap. 7, Percussion Prince comes out there, and no riding alterations. Lockie Taylor's back there in the yard, and always got the ability, this horse, Halatorian. He's just been out of sorts, out of form, but Michael Lane certainly got him back there in the winner's list this afternoon.
Thanks, Darren. I'm now joined by a staple representative for this afternoon in Tom Johnston. Tom, you're a part owner in this horse, Halatorian, having his first start for the stable. What were not only yourself, but Laney's expectations of this horse leading into today?
Expectations weren't overly high. We're more just happy to go back with him and see him hit the line well. So we weren't going in overly confident or anything, but looking at the field, we knew at his best he was probably above these. So yeah, it's nice to get some reward and see him back at somewhat near what he can perform.
This time last year, he wasn't all that far away in a Pinjarra Classic. Do you ever think he'll get to those heights again, or are you with the team just happy to see him poke along and hopefully win as much prize money as possible?
Look, I don't know if he'll get back to those sort of heights, but look, we still think he's got wins with him, especially with where his rating ended up now. So yeah, look, we'll just head to progress through the grades and see where he ends up.
Luke Campbell, it looked like he had an awkward draw to overcome on paper. What were your discussions like with him pre-race, and how did you see the race playing out in your eyes?
Yeah, exactly like that. We were pretty happy just to slide back and try and find a spot 3 wide with cover, and that's exactly how it's ended up playing out. So yeah, from our point of view, that's a perfect ride by him.
And on a more personal note for yourself, you and Laney have combined with plenty of yearlings. How'd you find the yearling sales of the last couple of days?
Yeah, no, really good. We ended up with 7, which is probably more than what we thought we'd end up with. So look, we couldn't be, I know everyone says it, but we couldn't be happy with what we've got. Yeah, we've spent up, but yeah, no, we're extremely happy at this stage.
7 champions at the moment. Well done here.
Thanks, mate.
There's Tommy Johnston with a word on his horse, HALATORION. He needs to go grab a winning photo with the old boy. He's been a great source of fun for so many of their connections. And Scott, it's great to see him back in the winner's circle today.
Certainly was, Lockie. It looked like a race where they were just going to cut at each other in front, and it may have been something off the back of the speed, and that horse in the end was Requisition. Luke Campbell joins us now. Luke, going into the race, probably didn't know a lot about the horse.
No, it's actually the first time I've actually sat on him. All I knew was he can pull really hard, and yeah, he was first up with Michael Lane, who I think's done a super job with him. Yeah, obviously he went phenomenal today.
Where did he end up in the run, sort of midfield and just peeling off the back of them?
Yeah, look, he jumped quite well, but because he's a hard puller, I didn't want to like dig him up too much. So I sort of let him find his feet out the gates, and we were in a beautiful spot. We were in the 3 deep line behind Keshaw's horse, Flying Arabian, and as soon as I got cover, he relaxed really well for me, and everything was in rhythm, and it was a beautiful flow we had into the straight. When I peeled him out at the top of the straight, he did give me a really good feel that he was going to really let down, and that he did.
Obviously, all eyes are going to be on Live to Tell, but you give yourself and Flying Missile a sneaky chance of toppling the short price favourite?
Live to Tell is obviously a very good horse. His trials have been very impressive. My horse has race fitness under her belt, and obviously we know what she's capable of. She's a really talented mare, I think she is now. But look, the boss will have it right. Bree Nash rides her track work, so I hope she's got it right too. But yeah, look, I think she'll run a nice race today.
Congratulations and best of luck.
Thanks, Scott.
There's Luke Campbell combining with the Michael Lane camp and HALATORION to take out the Tap Touch West Speed Platinum Handicap.